How's it going, everybody? You guys are getting spoiled with all these live streams. All right, we are back on No Creek Extended is what we're on. We have all these bales we got to pick up. So yesterday when we left off, we basically just finished up all this bales, corn stalks, excuse me. We still have to figure out how many bales that we have. That's going to be the crazy thing that we're going to need to figure out how many bales we actually have. I'm thinking what we figured out was like close to 70-ish, almost 80 possibly. But yeah, well, I think we have quite a bit of bales to be picking up. So I think we're probably done with the baler. We're probably done with this thing. I gotta switch my, see what's going on here with my steering wheel. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing it. All right. We are done with the baler itself. So let's get ourselves in, get this thing parked. Whoa! Goodness gracious. What happened there, guys? What happened? Something happened. We ran into something. Looks like we need some more bale wrap. What's up, tractor guy? How's it going? Let's see. We could probably just back this thing in there. So I'm thinking we could probably, whoops, let's back that up a little bit further. What's up, Nolan? You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. We could probably sell, I'm going to guess we could probably sell about half of these frickin' straw bales, but we need to get that stuff picked up. So let's get to it. Doing good. I'm doing great. It is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, which is awesome. I'm excited for that. Which means, one day closer to the weekend. All right, we'll get some lights on the subject here. It is early. We are December 2nd on here. Yes, this is not the starter equipment for the map. No, this currently in beta version, it doesn't come with any starting equipment. Excuse me. All right, so we got to pick up all of these straw round bales, and we need to get some to the cows. Oh, speaking of the cows, we need to make sure that we're feeding them. We better go get some food to them. I think they're doing okay, but we'll have to check that with this first load of straw bales getting to back up to the house, back up to the farmyard, because I think they're gonna need some food. Nope, not tonight. We're gonna play some farm sim tonight. As much as I wanted to jump on some ATS, we'll kind of throw them in there. This is kind of just like an extra stream. I was supposed to be out in the field today, but we had some just wasn't working out. So my uncle called and said, "Hey, I'm not gonna try anything." The way with a little bit of the weather this morning, didn't want to go out there and do some work and then it not be fit enough to go. So he was just going to wait till tomorrow afternoon to start working on some stuff. So unfortunately, I'm busy with my, when my kids got a track meet tomorrow. So tomorrow I will not be out in the field either, or Saturday. I got some stuff going on Saturday as well. So yeah, busy. We're busy. I don't know. There could be a possibility we fire up some ATS. I don't know. We'll see. For us tomorrow, what you talking about? Also, I pushed the start stream back a little bit because I was currently eating some delicious supper. Come on there, old tractor. You old tractor girl. We got to figure out where we're going to put all this stuff. I'm thinking we could probably put it. Oh, there's a lot of bales though. I'm going to say we could probably put some in the open shed, the open cow barn shed. We could do that. Oh, you're going to be working some ground tomorrow? Yeah, my uncle's going to start tinkering around tomorrow afternoon. Working up a field and then maybe try to plant it on Saturday. We're not in a big rush. We got three of the fields planted already, so. What are we at? We're at 18 bales so far. This will hold 24 bales? Yes, 24 bales. Get a little speed going down the hill. Goodness gracious. These bales, it's coming out of our ears. Oh yeah, I got room for 3 more. I think we do. I think we got room for 3 more. Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, bum. Bloop. Got it. All right. Got room with the last one to be picked up here. Goodness. We're struggling to get this baby up this hill. Oh, there we got it. There we got it. All right. Time to bring this up to the farmyard. Now, where do we want to put this sucker? That's the better question, guys. We could push it. We could try to put it in that brown shed, the brown open face shed, possibly. We could also try to move the. We could just move the cattle trailer, the animal trailer. We could just move that and put it there. I think that might work. That might work. We just need to move it. Move the animal trailer. We could probably stick quite a few there. We do need to give some into the cows, so I'm thinking we might stuff more than what we actually need in there and just have it do like a little surplus thing so that we don't have to continue to feed it the straw. All right, so we're going to need to get the truck. I need the truck. Where did my truck go? There we go. Found the truck. Oh, gotta start it. Get the tailgate open right up. Boom. How's everybody's Thursday going? Hopefully it's going good. Beep, 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 beep. Wonder if does this open up the back? It does. Look at that. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's fancy right there. That's real fancy. Now, where do we put this sucker at? Possibly just put it alongside the hoop barn? Maybe? We could see. Whoa, whoa, a little bit of lag there. Yeah, we'll just stick it right next to the hoop barn. I feel like I'm playing some ATS, man. There we go. All right. We can leave that right there for... Well, it's probably going to be in the way, dang it. For any of my attorney needs. We'll just back it up a bit. There we go. Excuse me. All right. These 24 bales of straw, I think we could just kind of stick them right here. Do we have ourselves a chainsaw? We do. Let's cut these things down. Maybe. Can we cut them down or no? Maybe we can't cut these ones down? Maybe these are just decoration ones? Maybe that is the, maybe they're part of the, no, that one's a tree. Apparently I can't take this one down. I can't cut you. All right, well, time to put that thing away. All right, we'll back them in. You know what? We could just stick them in here. Let's move these 3 alfalfa bales, and let's just drive these back into here. How do we want to do that, though? Yeah, we could load them off to the left-hand side, because every time that arm will drop to the right. So that should work. So let's get those alfalfa bales moved. A lot of shuffling. Lots of shuffling. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I can't take that over. Well, everybody likes some ATS later, huh? If we get enough people in here, we could maybe do some ATS later. We'd probably just keep it on this. We wouldn't start a new stream. We'd probably just kick over to ATS. Would be more than likely what we'd do then. Because I don't have no thumbnail or anything like that ready. But, I mean, if we get enough people, we've already had a couple people ask if we're going to be doing some ATS later, so... if there's enough people in here that want to come and hang out in the ATS for a little while, we possibly can. Yeah. I think I will just stick this alfalfa bale right. That looks good, like a good spot, doesn't it? Looks like a good spot. You would like to watch some ATS. Okay. Here, let's do this. Can I do this? I want to make a poll. Oh, I didn't want to add an option. I wanted to, I don't need that option. I don't need it. What's going on here? What? Stop it. Stop it. There we go. All right. Start poll. There we go. You guys get a poll now. Do you guys want to see some ATS later? Let's, we want to keep going with that. And we don't need this one here. So let me remove, unpin. And let me remove that message. I sent you guys a message earlier and pinned it that I was going to go eat before I started the live stream. So that's that. That's what I was doing. Y'all get any of this rain? We had some sprinkles this morning. That was about it. Wasn't nothing too crazy. We got some rain last... Ooh, what day was that? I'm trying to remember what day we got rain. We did get some rain. Last Thursday, I had, there was a crack of thunder, that the loudest thunder that I've ever heard last Thursday, Thursday night. Woo! It was, it rattled and shook things off of people's, like, in their houses. And it was only about, I think what people were saying was about 3 miles roughly is where it struck from where I live. What's up, JD, man? How's it going, man? How's it going, dude? All right, that should be good. We can hop back into this sucker. All right, we're going to have to keep track how many loads we do. So this is number 1 load. I hope this thing will dump in there. I hope it does. This is number 1 load of straw bales. So hopefully, we'll have to see how many we get. What's up, Bro Crop? What's up, man? How's it going, dude? I cannot drive tonight. I cannot drive tonight. Let's see. I'd like to try to scoot over just a little bit more. See if we can keep that as tight as we can to that sidewall. We don't need it necessarily touching. I hope. Will this lift up in here, guys? That's what I'm wondering. You're in central Missouri? Okay. I can't see. We're going to have to jump out and see how far back we can go. That might be... Let's lift it up and then see what it does. What does a joke... When does a joke become a dad joke? When it comes apparent. Ha ha! Where'd you go with the crisp dad jokes? Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. No, I want to unload you. Why are you not unloading, brother? There we go. Let's back that sucker up. Whoops. Wrong buttons. I'm wrong buttoning things tonight, guys. I want to unload. There we go. What's up, Dreamer's Farm? How's it going, man? There we go. Put this thing in neutral. Let this thing kind of push us out of the way. All right, that's the first load of straw bales. All right, time to go pick up some more. Why are you not going back up, brother? Go back up, would you? Goodness gracious, so many buttons to push. It wasn't working. It was not wanting to work for me. What's up, local boy? How's it going? Woo, woo. All right, that's the first 24. That is our first load of straw bales. We need to still get them into the cattle, and we still need to feed the cattle too, guys. Still need to feed those things. They're getting all so hungry. Yeah, shorty. Hello. Hello, Moto. Mope, one. We got one. We are picking these things up at 20 miles an hour. That's awfully fast. That's really fast. I feel like we're in NASCAR or something. All right, we got the 3 bales. Better slow up because that thing's got to push back there once. Bum, 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 bum. Got it. 4 bales. Nice. All right, so hopefully today we'll get all these picked up. We need to sell some corn in January, so that's next month already. But we also need to make sure that we need to go lease the strip till bar and the Anhydrous tanks. We need to go lease them and get this field. Did we pick that one up? We did. We need to get this field worked with some Anhydrous. We gotta do that. We gotta sell some of these. I don't think we could probably drive for sure 1 bale or 1 load, so 24 of them. We'll just have to take the tractor straight down, which it'll be okay. Guys, there is a poll as well. You guys want to see a little ATS a little bit later? We most certainly can just jump off of this at some point and go to play some ATS a little bit. But there is a poll because I wanted to see what kind of everybody was thinking. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we're sitting at 12. We got another 12 to go. Yes, I'm on PC. Yes, sir. Surely am. Doo-doo-ba-ba. Oh, there's a ton of bales. I think, did we just sell? I don't know if we really want to hold, do we? I think if we sell in January again with these straw bales, I think we get the best price at $45, I think, a bale. Ah! Which, I don't know, does that seem a little cheap in real life? $45 for a straw bale anymore? A corn stalk bale, not just any straw bale, corn stalk bale. I think this was the best investment this farm has made. Remember you guys were trying to force me to do this manually? We did that first load and we just about tipped everything over. It's probably the best stacking that you probably have ever seen from anybody. I mean, not to brag or anything, but it was pretty good. It was a pretty good stack job. All right, last little scooper-upper there. Shorty, get down. Good Lord. All right, let's take a look. What is the go-to market value for these right now? Corn stalks, $45. We're kind of at that peak. We almost want to sell right now, otherwise they're going to drop. So now is probably the best time to sell them. All right, let's go sell this first bundle here, because there's, as you guys can see, there's probably another... Boy, there might be another 2. Or let's put this one away, and we can sell the rest of them. Because I think 48 bales, 48 bales is probably enough for quite a while. I don't think we'll need any more. That should last us... That should last us all the way till like next harvest season, where we'll have to make some more, I think. So we'll get yeah, we'll get this stuff. We'll get this one unloaded in there. We should have room to stick this into the same spot just in front of it on this building. Bum 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 bum. Shorty, get down. I did stack those hay bales in there. I didn't do the greatest of jobs, but I got them stacked in there. That's a plus. They're kind of out of our way now. We also need to check the food with the cows. All right, back this baby in. Slow and steady wins the race. This thing seems like it turns weird. Maybe it's just me. Could be just me. All right, let's get resituated again better. That's not looking too bad. We can back that baby up a little bit. Good enough. We better go out and take a look. We could go back a little bit further. Oh, that might be that actually might be perfect. Don't let them push against each other hard, or they'll have a mess. Yeah, I've done that before. I have done that before. We'll see how well I did here. Could you imagine those things like shooting off in there? Oh gosh, what's happening here? Oh goodness. Nothing like walking the tractor out. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Look at that. I'd say we did a pretty dang good job. I mean, they're a little ways away, but shoot, that should work. Now, we should have room. We could stick another set right here, but we should have plenty of that. We might have to get this thing out of here. That's going to be the tight thing, though, is to get this thing in. We might need to move that. Might need to move that sucker. All right. Let's drive by and let's just see what where their food is at right now. They do go through a lot of food per day, so we're at 16,000 out of 30, so we're a little over half full on them, and 6,000. So they could actually use a little bit more food. I got any in there? I can't quite see. I don't think I have any in there. All right. Let's go pick up some more bales. Let's go do that, at least. And then we can focus on getting some food, getting, what else do we need? We need to go get food to the cows. We need to make them their TMR. Then we need to we could probably sell. That should be plenty of straw bales. What do you guys think? What's up, Bren? Don't you guys think 48 straw bales is plenty? I think it is. That might last us like 2 seasons. Maybe. I don't know. If you have that many cows in there, I think they're pretty much maxed out for the most part in each of those barns. So they might go through a lot of straw. I don't know. We would have to find out, obviously. Whoa. Whoa. Slow her down. ATS is the best. So I've been doing some thinking on the ATS convoy thing. I'm not sure if I want to do the convoy with like in the game, but do the MP trucker one and then run the trucker logs thing. I think that would be kind of cool. What do you guys think about that? Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like, actually create like a casually farming company, trucking company, where you guys could actually join in and be underneath the casually farms trucking and do something like that. Like, and then it wouldn't have to be so much that I would even have to be online. If you guys wanted to go play as the company, quote unquote, and maybe we could do some kind of cool things of like, you know, somebody that trucked, you know, who trucked the most this week type thing. You know, just be more of like a stature, like, type thing. I can't wait till the new game I can't wait till the new game comes out. Road Kings, is that the one you're talking about? Out of War 2.0. Talking about Road Kings? That's the Saber Interactive one, is Road Kings. Road Kings. Yeah, it does look pretty fun. I've reached out to the developers to see if I could get a key to kind of see how it is when it type thing and see what it would all be like. So just kind of waiting for a response back from them. So I don't know. It's supposed to come out in 2026, but I don't know if it's going to come out late 2026. I have a feeling that one, though, is going to be like more arcadey. You know, it's going to have a career mode, like a story-driven career mode. So it's going to be kind of interesting how they kind of implement that, really. As soon as we get these bales off the field, then we'll be starting some Anhydrous. This is the only field that we have to work. So we gotta get some Anhydrous on this one. It needs a little TLC. So we still gotta lease. We still gotta lease everything, pick it up. But as soon as all these bales are off the field, we will be doing some Anhydrous. All right, so we got 48 bales in the shed right now, and I'm honestly thinking that's going to be enough. I think that'll be enough. You love Saber Interactive games? Yeah, they're pretty good. They do a pretty good job. I don't know if this thing needs heavier front weights in this thing. I don't think we got 19. I don't think that we're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna sell these. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna sell these bells. And then I think whatever's left over, we'll just throw into the cow pens right now. And we'll just hang on to them. But we'll sell this whole stack, which isn't gonna give us a whole lot. They're like $45 a bale. You guys want to do any quick math? 45 times 24. What is that? Let's do some quick math, guys. 45 times 4. I'm not doing the quick math. You are. We're only going to have 3 bales left. Unless I missed a bale somewhere. There we go. Now we'll just run these into town. We'll just go sell these at the market. And not the market, but at the co-op. We got to make sure, let's make sure that that's the actual price that we need to, yeah, the co-op. So 45 a bale. Shorty, get down, good Lord. I'm going to, guys, if we do ATS, we possibly, I don't know, I'm kind of debating though, because I think the next time we play ATS, whether it is tonight, we're kind of in the market for a new truck. Or our first truck, our first only truck that we would have. So, I don't know, do we want to make that something that's more of like, I don't know. I almost want to kind of set that up better. Because I just don't know what kind of truck we'd have. What's up, FS Farmer? What is happening? All right, currently taking this load all the way to the co-op. Has anybody used the what's that mod where the farmers or like the other fields would get like harvested by AI? What's that mod called? Why can't I think of it? There was a mod, Neighbors or something like that. You didn't even know I was live. I usually watch Hell's Kitchen and started scrolling and saw you were live. Nice, some Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, I wasn't really planning. I was supposed to be out in the field, but we decided to hold off another day. We got a little bit of light sprinkle this morning, and it's actually kind of cold out. Good Lord, you have it? How does it work? How does it work? Like, I know how it works, but like, how does the actual mod work? That's what I mean. Yes, if it's not 18 plus, yeah. For sure, it's got to be 13 plus because that's just some of the rules with the MP trucking, and you got to have Steam, and they require you to be 13 years or older. Obviously, there's some ways around that. The only issue is that, you know, the maturity level that would be brought type thing. So I got to do some thinking. Got to do some thinking on the age limit. Boom, 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 boom. I think that this cell station for the bales is right when we come off of this road here. It's going to kind of be like right to our left, I believe. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. What do we got going on here? Capture. There we go. Okay, I did have the filters on. I did have them on, Timmy. What is going on here? Whoa. Sorry, I'm just messing with my other screen, guys. No worries. It's messing with the other screen. You would if it was 14 plus. Yeah, we don't need to give age limits out in the chat, guys. Hold that off. We don't need to be doing that. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I got to do some thinking, and I got to see what kind of interest there would be. So yes, selling these bales. These bales are going to the market. But that mod, the neighbor mod, I'm kind of curious. I've been in No Creek's Discord, and I thought I'd seen somebody had talked about using that mod, and it was messing with something. So I'm not quite sure if I really want to try to put it in on this. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I have to do some thinking just because of the way, because of my channel and things like that. It's not set up for, my channel's not set up for kids, so that's part of the issue, and I need to look into it a little bit more, just because I don't want to have any issues and I don't want to cause any issues. Okay, I think we sell them right in here. Like right next to this building. I think is where they go. All right, let's see if this is the spot that they go. Yeah, legal side of YouTube. Oh, look at that. What did we get? Environmental score reward plus 860. So we got 9,100. But 9,000. Yeah, whatever that was. We got a lot. We actually got quite a bit. That was actually a good sell. All right, time to trek all the way back. Get this stuff dropped off. We got to pick up the last 3 bales, straw bales, and we'll just go feed those to the... We'll just go feed those directly to the... Not feed them. We'll put them in the cow pasture. Directly in the cow pasture. Bum, 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 bum. Beep, beep. So apparently you guys have been liking the American Truck Sim streams. You have been liking those, which is good. That's good. Kind of gives me another option of games to play. Oh, that supper. That supper's just sitting just right in my belly. And I'm getting to that, like, letting it all just digest. Oh, it was good. It was good. Some chicken in the crock pot with some rice mixed in with it. And then had a baked potato. The fun part of a 4X map is the driving. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in a tractor. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. So as like a content creator, person that makes videos on farm sim, that type of stuff, like if I was to record this all would have to be recorded and then edit it out, because nobody that sits down and watches like the long form, the non-live stuff, nobody wants to see you sit here and drive a tractor down the road. All right, sounds good, Bren. Got some reading to do. It's not terribly bad. This makes it easier when there's live chat like you guys. There's somebody to talk to or somebody to... So it's not that terribly bad, but if I was recording this by myself, like I would literally just be driving, not saying anything. And then that's what gets kind of the quote-unquote boring part, right? And it's always hard to like talk. That's kind of the hard thing, because I don't ever script my content, my long forms. I think I've maybe tried to do some intro stuff that's kind of scripted, but other than that, I tend to just like flying off the seat of my pants when I'm recording that stuff. So this is a lot easier, just a lot easier for coming and hanging out and just being able to play the game and show you guys the game. We should be able to park this trailer when we get up to the shed, and then, or no, we got to pick up those 3 bales. My bad. Pick up those 3 bales, drop the bales. We'll take those 3 bales and we'll put them in the cow pens, get some straw going, and then we should be able to go. We got to drive back into town. I just don't know if the truck would be able to pull all that stuff. JD Man's back. Welcome back, JD. I just don't know if the truck will be able to pull the anhydrous bar and the tanks at the same time. So we might need to take the 8410 back to the dealership and grab our lease our equipment. We could also... But I think we're going to need all those silage bales. Decisions. That's what I got you guys here for. This tractor could get fixed. Which one did we fix? We fixed the front wheel drive one. That's what that one was. That is the one we fixed. Hello from Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. What's up? How's it going? Welcome on in. Appreciate you being here, man. How do we say your name? Bruchana? Abruchana? 93? Alright, so I think we're done with all of the straw bales. Let's take this up, unload it. We'll put them into the cow pens, get some manure going. That way we have some fertilizer. Yeah. You're so glad you caught it this time? Yeah, this was just out of the whim. I'm like, you know what? I don't have to go out in the field tonight. And so we're gonna go, virtually out in the field. Grandpa wants to plant some soybeans, but I guess we have freezing warnings and whatnot. I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, but they wouldn't be out of the ground though, so it's that I don't think that would affect anything. Right? Your ground temperature should be warm enough that you could plant it. As long as it's not sprouted or, up out of the ground, then you shouldn't have an issue. Because that's when you're going to have issues. All right, we're just going to unload this baby right here. And no. Okay. I think we will just park this baby right alongside the building for right now. We're pretty much done with the bale trailer for the year. Until next spring. Unless we want to sell some silage bales. Oh. Dang it. I thought that was just a regular just a regular thing there that we could have ran over. Buchanan. All right. Buchanan. I'll call you Boo Cannon. Buchanan. All right, we need to get this stuff hooked up. We need to get some food mixed inside of this mixer is what we need to go do. Doo-doo bum 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 bum. There we go. There we go. How many of you guys mix straw in with the mixture of alfalfa? That's what I'd like to know. Probably not too many people. That just seems like a lot of work to figure out the bale to hay and alfalfa ratio. I don't know. We put a poll up. To see if everybody who wants to watch some ATS later. So it's as of right now, I have no idea. You like challenging games like Tri-City Skylines? Yeah, I've never played City Skylines. You want a challenging game, you should play Captain of Industry. That is a fun game. I've never played those style of games before until I started playing it on here. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people probably put straw in with their mixture. I think that's kind of a lot of extra work. Stab a little bit of this alfalfa bale windrow in here. We need to figure out something to do with the windrow or the alfalfa bales. What's up, Croons? How's it going, man? Oh, it's going good. It's going good. Just started on a little farm sim here. We got our bales picked up. We picked up 3 total trailers full, which is 24 apiece, so 24 times 3. And then all we had left over were these 3 here. So We have the 2 loads inside the barn of straw. So there's 48. And then we sold another 24. And then we kept 3 back because we're just going to stuff them inside the pens up here for some manure. All right, we need to drive this one in. Yeah. It didn't take us as long to pick it up as it did to bale. It took us quite a bit longer to bale that up than it did to pick them up. Picking them up. Another good question is, how many of you guys use mineral feed in with your mixtures? I don't. It just seems like a lot more work that doesn't need to be had. All right, perfect. Those guys are full. Yeah, it was definitely a task baling them, but we got it done. We got the task done. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Backing up skill maneuver there. Didn't even try, and then I ran the tire into it, but whatever. Croons, I looked into some Truckers MP and that log thing that you sent me on Discord. And there could be a possibility that we do something. In real life, we do. In game, I don't. Oh, in real life, you put mineral feed? Did I buy the skid steer used? Maybe. No, I did not buy it used, but I do have the used mod. I have this mod on that gives you used equipment. But when I was setting this up, this actually, so a little story time. When I was setting up this series playthrough that we were doing, this was not going to be initially a live stream series. This was going to be like a pre-recorded one. And then I thought, you know what? I don't really want to do a pre-recorded live stream or a pre-recorded videos because this is still in beta version. So I wanted to do something that everybody could kind of see the map, things that's going on until the map is fully completed. Because there will be another, probably a new saved game that you'd have to make. And I didn't want to have to go through the hassle of trying to, set everything back up. Bloop. But no, I bought this new, and then I used my mod to make it look old. So, I mean, yes, I bought it used. So on PC, I have like dev controls, and I can set conditions of the equipment. So that's a little trick of the trade for everybody. When it dries here, I'm going to be using a skid steer to rip out some stumps on a plot we have been clearing. That sounds like fun. How big are the stumps? Are you going to struggle with the skid steer? I want to see pictures. Put them in Discord. I want to see pictures of this when it happens. All right, that should get us pretty dang close to 30,000. Right at 30,000. There's still some left in here. Good, perfect. That's what I'd like to see. All right, time to get some straw bales into these cows. Wintertime is here, and they are just itching to get into that, stomp that into the ground. Into the manure, make manure with the straw. Just a itching. Just a itching. Boom, boom, boom. We should probably bring this up there and get this thing fixed. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, dude. All right, time to get some straw bales in here. I'm not 100% sure where the straw bale will go in this particular barn, but we will get it figured out. Stumps are 1 inch to 2 feet. Well, that 2 foot one will give you a little bit of a struggle. Do you have like some sort of like attachment or something that would help? Or no? Somebody wanted to see if we could stick some bales in the round feeding area, or the round. Why can't I open this? There we go. Why can't I? Why am I drawing a blank on that? What's up, caveman? What is happening, my friend? Is this where this one goes? I have no idea. It is. Nice. All right, let's get a little bit more straw in there. I think we could probably stack a bale or so in there. And we'll just let that thing eat. You know what I mean? Let it eat. It will be interesting to see how much manure we get as well. Ooh, phone interview. Nice. How'd that go? How'd the phone interview go? I will either use a bucket with teeth or a log grapple looking thing. Oh, cool. I bet your log grapple thing would work better for the bigger stumps. All right, so I think I need to probably grab... That one took one for sure, so there could be the possibility that... Let's do this maybe. Let's grab one more, we'll stack. I wonder if we can we take two at a time? I think we can. I think we can do that. Get my camera angle right here. There we be. Don't know, never had one before. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Should we do something like that? Oh, we could. We could. All right, widen those forks out and see if we can get that thing jabbed in there. Oh, we might have to drive backwards on this sucker. We got it. We got it. Oh, maybe. Got to get this thing just right. We might need to drag it backwards. Might need to do this. Might have to go narrow. We got to get that center of gravity. Come off of there, thank you. Apparently these corn bales are pretty heavy, but not heavy enough that we're not going to try to get this in there, because we can do it. Maybe. Is that skid steer controls or iOS or the other one? The other one. Dual joystick. The old school. It's not iOS. Right? iOS is the one with the joysticks, correct? It's an older styled one. Come on, piggies. Piggies. Come on, cows. I don't know why I call them cows, but... Ah, there we go. Grill that thing back a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh. Get a little bounce to it. We got this. We probably should use the tractor. The tractor probably would have worked better, but who doesn't like to struggle a little bit trying to get stuff in here? Oh, look at that. Go. Okay, whoo. Set that. We'll just leave it right there. All right, how we doing for straw? I think this one holds what? Food, straw, manure. We got 0 manure. We got 8,000 liters of manure we can hold. What's up, two country boys? How's it going? I really don't. Oh, you don't. Yeah. Yeah. So it's basically just gotta wait, right? You're just gonna have to wait. The waiting game. It stinks so much. Is when one of the loader is the loader and one is the movement. Yeah. This is dual. This has got foot pedals. I'm pretty sure that this one's got foot pedals. So forward, turn, left, right. Yeah, this one I'm pretty sure is the old school with like the foot pedals. And my brain doesn't function that way. I can't do it that way. All right, the time you have all been waiting for. We're gonna head into town and go lease the equipment. You wish you had an Xbox X? Why don't you wish you had a PC? Out of curiosity. Told me to call back if I told me to call back if I don't hear from them in about a week. Well, that seems kind of weird. Call them back and be like, sorry, sorry to tell you. I hope that doesn't happen, but hopefully you hear back from them. Yeah, PC would be your better option, my friend, in my opinion, but only if you can afford it, right? Your Bobcat has foot pedals? Yeah, I can't run the ones with foot pedals. It would take me a very long time. I could do it, but it would take me such a long time to get anything done. I spent way too many hours into the iOS, the joystick styled ones. Too many hours. But they cost $1,000 to $3,000. Okay, how much does a Xbox X cost you? Yeah, pedals are that bad if you don't ever run them, and then you get jump put in one and you got to run it. Then they're bad. My brain just doesn't function, man. $500? Yeah, well, I mean, it's all up to what you can afford, man. $500 for an Xbox, or you save up and you buy 2 Xboxes. It kind of just all depends. What's up, Kyler? Your dad has always ran foot pedals? Yeah. And everybody's different. And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know. I've never ordered a skid loader or anything like that. Can you still order them with like that way? No, I'm just saying you'd save up for 2 Xboxes, which would be roughly $1,000. Try H pattern. That's confusing. When I worked construction, there was a backhoe that had the switch that you could switch it from ISO to the other styled one. And I hopped in it one day, and somebody else had been running it, and they had it switched to the other pattern, and I was so backwards. And then I got it all figured out. You just got an Xbox Series X for $350 on Marketplace. Nice. Nice, man. Is the other one I was thinking of. The H pattern. H pattern is... Yeah, they got all these terminologies. I just know when I can't run it. That's the one I can't run. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't run that one. Let's figure it out. All right, sounds good. Country boy. 2 country boys. All right, we need to go to the store. Anhydrous bar and tanks. And we need to fill up the anhydrous. So we'll have to pull that over to the co-op. Bum, 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 bum. What's our poll at right now? We got 69% that says ATS later. Okay, so when is later? You guys, when is later, guys? 7:15. We typically stop about 9 o'clock. So give you guys a heads up. Okay? Do 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 ba ba do do ba bum. All right, we gotta go into this here and get ourselves leasing ourselves the anhydrous bar and tanks. Let's see here. Let's just go underneath this one. We do have a couple options. There is 2 different ones. So the one in the thumbnail was the John Deere styled one, which was this one here. Where'd you go? Where did you go, man? Right here. So right here is the John Deere styled anhydrous setup. So we have this one. We'd be leasing it, plus the tanks. That one there. And then, yep, just give me 1 second there, tube socks. Why I want an Xbox or X Series is so I can play FS15 with less lag because I have an Xbox One. Oh, okay. Oh, FS25. Oh, gotcha. Keep these tanks locked up tight. Yeah. Where'd you get those from, brother? These ones came from the mod hub, I think. Let me double check. I'll check real quick. Let me, I'm just looking to my mod assistant to make sure I'm telling you guys right. Right there. LR modding. It is not on the mod hub. LR modding, which I believe I got off of the itch. So I think they're on the itch page, I believe. Which there is, there probably is a description down in the description, I think is where those came from. Yeah, it's from LR modding is where I got those from. What's up, Coal Farms? Grayson, how's it going? Buy it, but you can use, buy it, but you can't use nitrogen. Buy it, but I can't use nitrogen? What do you mean? What you talking about? But it's not fun. Now I've played it a lot. 22 Xbox. So we got those two. And then we also have the, where are those at? I got to find these ones right here. The large toolbar kit. So this one comes in, whoops. This one comes in a little bit different style. We could probably go up here. Those will probably going to be under cultivators, I guess. Is that where that would be? Nope. Not disc harrows. What would those ones be under, guys? Plows? Not plows. How come I can never find them when I want to find them? Let's try miscellaneous, wherever those are at. Miscellaneous, where did you go? There we go. So yeah, we got this toolbar. I thought I had different options for these ones. We got those toolbars that we could do, the John Deere ones, everybody's saying, with these tanks. I thought I had like different sized ones that we could use, but I think we'll just go with the John Deere ones. I mean, why not? All right, so let's lease that. Oof. Yeah, we'll lease it, I guess. And then we'll lease this one as well. All right, let's go pick our new stuff up. We'll pick them up. You can only use liquid fertilizer. What? On this map? We'll find out. We will see what happens. Doom bum patita bum boop bum. Beep 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 beep. And you have Hunter Call of the Wild. They're coming out with a Hunter of the Call of the Wild 2, I believe as well. I'm not quite sure if that has actually came out yet. I thought I had seen something, but I just don't remember if it came out yet. Hook up, please. Nope. Apparently you don't want to hook up. All right. We'll get you squared back a little bit further then. Ah! Wrong way. There we go. Got it. All right. Let's pull this. Might need to go out this way. This could be a tight squeeze. I feel like I'm running some ATS right now. So an Xbox X is $650. I can buy an Xbox S for $440. That's completely up to you, man. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to and what not to buy. All right, let's see if we can do some. Grayson is saying that I can't use Anhydrous. I can only use liquid. But we'll test it out. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, right? Do. I don't even know if I can get the tank, the I might not be able to get this sucker in there. Let's see. Can I? Let's see. I might have to just like cheat this in here. See if I can get that thing in there. We don't want propane. We want, let's see. Where's my triggers at? I might have to get my settings here. Interactive zones. Let's see. I don't think I can get... Probably... I don't know if I can hook that... I don't know if I can hook that directly up to the... Let's try this. Let's try something real quick. Apparently that wants to turn on me. Just stay right there. Just saying your tractor looks undersized. No way. No way. This tractor can do her. Can I hook this directly up? I can. Nice. Okay, so now I should be able to pull that through there. I should be able to get this. Hopefully, let's hope that this works. Let's hope that this fills up. Because that will be the true shining moment if we can get this thing to hook up. If I can squeeze the tractor through here, I think I can. I mean, worst comes to worst, we got at least a bigger tractor, right? Look at that, filling up some anhydrous ammonia, man. Do we want to take about half? I have no idea what the rate's going to be. We'll do 3/4. All right, we're 3/4 full. That, I'm hoping, should be enough. A little tractor that could. The bar says it only needs 170 horsepower. We got like 200 and some on this tractor. Is what we got. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We got to find something else, right? Maybe we could hook up the Ford to it or something. Stay put. Whoops. Fresh green paint, something you can't complain about. Yeah. We could find... I thought there was even actually something in the used market that we could... No, that's definitely not... Well, you could possibly, but I don't know if I want to spend 160 because we don't have that much, but we definitely would have to lease something, but you know what? It says we can do it. We're going to try it. It says we can do it, so we are going to attempt our best attempt. Yeah, definitely in real life. Yeah, especially with this big of a bar. Well, good thing it's a game, right? Good thing it's just a game, guys. Oh, what? I unhooked the thing? Ah, there we go. All right, here we go. Onward we go! You don't like green paint? Whatever. Paint's just a color, my friend. If I were to paint this tractor red, would you then like it? Take away the name, take away everything. And I just painted this tractor red. Would you like it then? Green is the best color. And this is where the war begins. Red paint's better. Green paint's better. How about blue? What about orange? Point of view when modders help you out. Exactly. If you wanted to, I could go in the XML file and you could jump this up to like what it would actually take to pull it. That's pretty simple. On a hot summer night. No, it's still John Deere. Not if I paint it red. John Deere's not red. You're not talking tractor. You're just talking colors, man. Exactly. You just said you didn't like green. And I said, well, what if I painted it red? No, I just said, what if I painted it red? No. All right, just for that, we might get a case, maybe, probably. You have a 340 in real life? You do? A case Magnum 340? My uncle actually just bought a Magnum 305 to pull his planter and sprayer. Yes, please. Case was green before deer. What came out first, Case or John Deere? That's kind of like the old age question, like the chicken. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. John Deere green. Yeah, you don't hear any country songs talking about Case red. flip the words on that song, John Deere green, and change it to Case IH red. John Deere was originally yellow. Good to know. We're getting all sorts of information tonight. Guys, back to the other question. I don't want to interrupt the questions that we're having, but I gotta look at the poll here. We got 70-30 split. 70 of you guys in chat right now out of 30 votes want to see some ATS later. So we can we'll kind of let this keep going, but I think what we'll just do is we'll just leave. You got International Harvester song. Yeah, you got that song too. We'll probably just keep this stream up and running, and I'll just switch games. I told my brother that the other day about New Holland, that he likes. Oh, your brother likes New Holland? To be honest with you, if a tractor does what I need it to do, I like that tractor. Think of it that way, right? If that tractor does what it needs to do, then it's a good tractor. All right, let's see how well this thing works. Make sure we don't run into anything here. Oh yeah, look at that. At the end of the day, if it gets the job done, it's a keeper. Exactly. ATS blows hard, keep farming. I see Blahid must have voted. Blahid must have voted. All right, let's see here. What do we got going on? Well, let's set up. I don't have any of that going, so I think we might need to just set up some regular steering assistance. Work direction. Let's go with 0, because I think that's what we worked last time. And we'll do 3 end rows, so that way we got some room to turn around, but we're not going to do the end rows first. And I think we're good to go. There we go. All right, time to drop that in the ground. And that is running. I've never ran this before, so I'm not quite sure. So you got to turn on both pieces of implement. There we go. There we be. I didn't want to catch that one, so I want to go forwards here. Not quite sure what we're going to be eating for. Whoa. Not quite sure. We don't need to go 3. This is actually wider than I was thinking. There we go. No. We're catching the drive around, or not the drive around, but we're the... Oh my gosh. I might need to show my lines here. Bear with me, guys. We didn't need to definitely do 3 rounds. Let me research this. Probably get by with like 1. There we go. Okay. Let that readjust. And we'll just kind of go straight. We'll do this ourselves. We'll just kind of do what we need to do. Your dad has 479 Ford trucks. Why has he got 4 of them? That's a lot. If it doesn't, it's a great tractor. Exactly. So apparently the Anhydrous stuff works, which is good. That's good. All right, we'll just kick that up. All right, now we got to see if we can catch the straight line here. We weren't too terribly far off. We could have scooted over a little bit, but definitely we're not too terribly far off. This is the first time that I've ever done anhydrous on FS, on any FS. This is the first time. That's a first timer here, boys. A first timer. It's working pretty good, and we're not using a whole lot of anhydrous. I take that back. You know what? I think we did. I think we ran some anhydrous on one of the herd series. I think. I gotta remember. I think I gotta remember if we did or didn't. I don't. I might have to look back on the video. Whoops. I thought I had, we'll see how well this works. Just don't jackknife it. Why is that not wanting to drop in the ground? There it goes. Oh, it just takes a little bit longer. There we go. All right, now we should be ready. All right, we're active with the GPS. Ford, first on race day. Ooh, found on the road, dead. You got a switch? Nice. The new switch or the older switch? Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys are enjoying the content, please smash that like button. If you are new here, even if you aren't new here and you forgot to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I mean, what are you doing? You got the old one? Nice. Very nice. What kind of games do you play on that one? It's old, like the OG, like the original Nintendo Switch that came out. Now that's old. Also, if you guys got caught by any ads, make sure you guys hit the live button on there. When you skip it, there's a little live button on there that'll jump you up to where we're currently at. Not a 64. Yeah, I know, not a Nintendo 64, man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Likes John Deere, but not a Ford truck. Yeah, I've kind of noticed that John Deere and Fords kind of match, right? Sometimes, not always. But then you got International, and that's usually like GMC and Chevy. Isn't that kind of weird? It's kind of like a weird thing to think about, to be honest with you. That just, it baffles me. It baffles me, man. It baffles me. Nah, bow tie till I die. Again, if it gets me to where I need to be, it's not that bad of a vehicle, right? Or a tractor, or whatever it may be. If it does the job that you need it to be, of course, you're going to have your likes and your dislikes. What? No case and Fords all day. Confused. I'm confused now. This is a very nice anhydrous bar, to be honest with you. It's very well animated. It's very well put together. The rows are actually moving with the ground. You guys see that? The hookup is actually pretty cool too on here. This is a very well thought of mod. Definitely probably didn't need to fill this thing all the way up to 75, even though it might be close, though. It could be pretty close. There's still quite a bit to do, but still quite a bit to do. Oh, baby, I love the longer years. Now, who said that this tractor couldn't pull this thing? I mean, it's pulling just fine. 10 miles an hour. Sheesh. Oh, reading chat, which about ran through the grass there. And a TV. Yeah, you have a TV. That's pretty good. The noise of it is actually pretty good too. Bum. Ryland Dowling, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. All right, so you have a Switch, a computer, and an Xbox One, and a TV. So you could play FS25 on your computer, bud. You could. Yeah, you said it would be too weak. Yeah, you JD man. Yes, in real life. This tractor would be struggling, I think. 25 runs on a Pop-Tart. I don't know about a Pop-Tart, but you don't want to buy it? Well, but you want to buy a new Xbox just to play FS25. When you have a PC and you would have to buy the game for... Right? Well, I mean, it would be linked to your thing. You can play... If you've already bought it through Xbox, can't you use the Xbox Pass? Or the Microsoft Pass? It ain't $60. No way this game is not $60. You can use my discount. You can use my code, man. Use my link, my code. Should be in the description. Let me double check. Yeah, it should be right. It should be right in there. It's right in there. Partner code casually. That's all you got to do. If you want to blow smoke, go have a dart. Not to... Okay, so what other games do you want to play? Have you ever heard of Steam? There's totally a lot of cool free games, very cheap games. Way more games than you can ever get on Xbox. If you have a PC. What's up, Mason? Welcome back. You have Steam? What do you mean you have Steam? Well, that was probably one of the worst turn jobs I've ever done. What's shenanigans? The shenanigans, we got done picking up all the straw, or the corn straw, and we got that into the cattle pastures. We sold... What did we do? We got 48 bales right now stashed away. We sold another 24, and then so we had 3 full loads. So we had 24 times 3 plus 3 left over. And then you guys have talking about you guys want to watch some ATS later, so we'll probably just jump over, do maybe an hour-ish of some ATS. Yeah, it did take a little while. So yeah, and then we just finally we're getting some anhydrous put down. Boom, 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 boom. We got Rambo in here? Rambo's in here? This is LDR modding. This is a John Deere bar. $2510H. Yeah, and you missed the paint wars. Yeah, there was some paint wars going on in here. Green's better than red. Red's better than green. Orange is the new purple. I mean, it was pretty great. It's crazy. You guys are all crazy. White's the new black. I don't know. It just got weird. Country Boy says, no green. You're glad you didn't get in here? That's all right. Hey, as long as the tractor and what we accomplished was, as long as it does what it needs to do, it's a fine tractor, right? No green, no green, no green. Because it would have been banned for a while. Well, don't go that far, guys. Don't go that far. Yeah, Blahid, no ATS. Hey, the people are calling, man. The people are calling. All red, all red. What if you run both? What if you run red and green? And blue. And yellow. ATS, ATS, ATS. Now we're going to be doing farm sim and ATS wars in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, let the wars begin. You guys are crazy. You guys are all crazy. Is that a no-no? You can't run green and red together? What if I told you that on my uncle's farm, we run red and green? And banned to Hades. It's not good. Yeah, we do it. We run International and John Deere. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, if that tractor does what you need it to do, it's a fine tractor. Right? ATS is the best. You can get the cattle tractor as a red and the work tractor as a John Deere. Exactly. You can get a blue tractor. You can get a yellow tractor. I mean, look at all these tractors. You get green tractors. Look at the Fendt tractor. Watch. You can get all sorts of these other tractors. You got, come on, scroll up. I mean, you got, don't even know that one. You got some other, you got Fendt. You got Massey Ferguson, Kloss. What else do we got in here? You got lots of International, Case, John Deere, Ford. I mean, Volvo. I mean, look at all those. You like Ford tractors? Because it just says Ford, or because it's blue, or... I mean, there's a lot of them in here. Alice Chambers. Green, red, yellow. Lots of them. Lots of them. I like Ford tractors. All right, let's go try to hit this. We'll leave that little edge piece there. Because it's blue. And because it's a Ford. What about Versatile? Is it called Versatile? Yeah, Versatile. Yeah, I do like this. Anhydrous bar. I like it a lot. What's up, Moishiba? Ew, John Deere and International tractors. Gross. Ew. The tractor wars begun again. Apparently we got some fanboys in here that like green and red, and some don't even like either one of them. Rows of shame. Don't look at that row. Do not look at that row. Turn your eyes the other direction. All right, let's go finish this little guy down here. Probably going to be missing some stuff here. I like the Ford tractors. My grandpa had 3 Ford 600s. Nice. Very nice. Ooh. All right, let's get this thing. All right, so we've only used like 16%, I think, because we had it like 76% full, and we're only sitting at 59. So, 3 Fords, 6,000, and a 9,600. We're getting so good at this game, turning around and whatnot. That's a beauty there, Clark. That is a beauty. I think time for a screenshot. What do you guys think? Screenshot? Can I get zoomed out far enough there? Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Got a little screenshot there, guys. What should I have to do on my computer? So, Country Boys, what, like, it just doesn't want to load? Such a great movie. Such a great movie. Hey, did you guys know that they're coming out with the Super Troopers 3? Did we talk about this one other stream? Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget. So that is kind of weird. Have you ever? What did you purchase it on, Country Boy? Did you purchase it off Steam? We did. Okay. See, sometimes I can't remember what the heck we even talk about once in a while. So if you ever gone into Steam to the game and then verified files or check files, I think is what it's called. So if you go into your Steam library in games, right click it, go to, I think it's manage. And I think there's something that's called that says check file integrity or something like that. See if there's something goofy with that. Because there should be no reason why it doesn't load for you. And I think you just have to I think you just have to check the file integrity of it would be the thing. Holy network issues. Oh goodness, what's happening? What's happening? Ah! I'm getting everything. My stream side is fine. Yeah, no problem. Just check that. Like I said, it should work. There could just be like a corrupt file in there somehow, some way. That is causing some issues. Your dang YouTube didn't load? Are you on your phone or on PC or TV? Probably either of the two that I said before. Oh, am I going to miss it? I missed it a little bit. Oh, well. We will be okay, I think. On your phone. Make sure you set your video quality to auto. Try that. And I think, I don't know, for whatever reason, it seemed like YouTube had some issues from last night's stream. So usually my VODs will upload within the, like half an hour or so and become the VOD. I think I might even still have one that's trying to like upload the video, which is really weird. You're watching on your Series S and typing on my phone. Nice. Heck yeah, that's what I like to say. Like dual viewership right there. That's dedication, if you ask me. All right, let's get the rest of this field all anhydrous up. It's had issues on everybody's for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't... It's been kind of goofy. I need to install FS22. Okay. Install away, dude. Install away. What's up, Wise? What did you miss? We picked up all the bales. We never did figure out what we had for bales, guys. I'm going to do that right now. We picked up all the corn stalk bales. What did we say? We had 24 times 3 plus 3. So we had 75 total straw bales. We stashed 2, so we got 48 in the shed, and then we sold 24 to the store and got some money. Yeah, I mean, think about this though. Think about how massive YouTube is. Think about all the people out there right now that are live streaming, that are uploading videos, that are watching videos. Think of the amount of space YouTube has for people's videos. Massive. Okay, I have Beam Drive, but not. Okay, I have Beam Drive, but too much lag. I don't comprehend. I don't comprehend. Are we still putting stuff down? Not really. I'm just dragging it through the dirt. So if you guys, hey, we do have ads on as well. So if you guys are getting caught by some ads, skip the ads. Okay, skip them. And then what I want you to do is hit the live button on the screen. So you might need to put your finger on the screen or your mouse or whatever it is. But then I need you to hit the live button. That will bring you up to current if you want to. If not, you're going to be behind. We are putting down some anhydrous. We are putting down some anhydrous ammonia. Beam Drive is too laggy for you to play? Really? I don't remember where that line was at. We might be able to see it up here in the dirt. This was the line of shame. What kind of computer do you have, country boy? Uh-oh. That might have... We probably should have clicked that button earlier. No ads for the past 5 years. Nice. Nice. Your computer's old. That's what kind of computer it is. It's an old computer. It's just an old computer. Hold on one sec, guys. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right. So we got the garage sales going on here locally at my town. And my wife just went out on a walk, and she come back and she's like, "Oh, found a garage sale find," and it was 2 like wicker basset birds. We're old. Like 2 years old. Well, that ain't that old. My PC is close to 2 years old. How late we going tonight? I'm thinking, what time is it? 7:55. 9 o'clock is about where I like to try to stop. So if we want to do a little ATS, if you guys, I got to see what you guys came up with here. Like, what do you guys want to do? You guys are 73-27 split. Let me update this. I've not updated my other screen here for a while, so let me do a quick update. Yeah, still 73-27 split. So 73% of you guys, out of the 44 votes that we have, you guys want to see a little bit of ATS. So with that being said, probably within the next, once we can probably get this field done, we're honestly to that point where we're pretty much done without speeding up time. We do have we could sell some corn, but that's going to run kind of later than I really want to. But what is ATS? American Truck Simulator. You're on YouTube Premium, as I use YouTube Music daily. Nice. Yeah, a 2-year-old PC isn't that old, so not sure what's going on with your PC. 6.7, exactly, or 7.6. What about 8.9? Don't, if you keep spamming, 6.7. Don't 6.7. What you talking about? Exactly. Davis coming in here, ripping out the 6.7. Chat. Oh boy, he's pushing it, boys. He's pushing it. He's pushing it. Guys, what do we do? What do we want to do? All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't like to mess around with this, so the more you mess around, I will hit the ban button because I don't care for people that just come in here and spam. So you continue to spam, you're going to get banned. So I will ban you because I don't need that in my chat. All right. So last warning, the next time you type 6-7 in chat, you're getting banned. And we'll see you later, bud. Okay. Big boot. Yep. I'm giving him that one last shot. So we'll see if he can do it. So once this field's done, guys, we're going to go over and we're probably going to fire up some ATS. We'll just keep it live on this one. We'll just switch games. That's what we'll just do. We'll just keep it like it is. And more than likely what we'll do, because I want to keep the, I want to do the buy-in of a new truck. I want to go through and probably just go and do some more contracts, basically. And we'll go from there. Take out this corn. We don't need this corn laying here, do we? Oh yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, I can see you're new, Davis. Yeah, welcome though. Welcome on in. All right, not quite sure where my start is. Here, I think it's here. Yeah, I believe it's coming to council. ETS and ATS, I believe both are coming to council. I just don't know when, but they are supposed to be coming to council. And I don't know for sure how they're going to be able to do, because you can get mods on the PC side if they're just not going to allow mods. The other one that I think is coming to council, don't quote me on this, but I think it is Road Kings, which is going to be like an ATS spin-off. It's going to be more of like Saber Interactive is making it. So that's one that I want to jump into as well. So whoop. Got to get these last little spots here, guys. What's up, Jax? Jackson, how's it going, man? Welcome on in. Greatly appreciate you coming swinging by. Stopping in, checking it out, see what's going on. You guys are doing awesome. You guys are doing awesome. For this kind of little pop-up stream that we're having, you guys are doing a good job. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to smash those like buttons there. All right, country boys, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate. What's up, Dale Griffiths? What's up? You think my videos are cool? Nice. I'm glad you like the videos, man. Glad you like the videos. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. This bar is really drawn. I like this bar. I'm liking it. Exactly. 100%. 100%. It is one of the reasons, obviously, why sometimes you have to put restrictions on things, right? So as you guys can tell, that was part of I could be wrong, but more than likely a viewer of different age. You just got home from track practice a few hours ago. How was track practice? Did you run fast? A few hours ago. So you're probably West Coast. You don't know why every time I stream you feel hungry? Because I'm entertaining, right? Is this not entertaining, guys? Or maybe you eat because you're bored? I don't know. Reading trailers Reading Trailers is out on Xbox. I guess I've never heard of Road Kings. It's not out. No, Road Kings isn't out yet. Road King isn't out yet. You want cheese? Uh-oh. Can we turn this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a tight turn. The bar's going to hit. Oh, gosh. Ooh, we're going to hit the tank now. We just punctured the tank. We're all going to die. I think it's because I'm entertaining. That's probably the reason, guys. Entertaining. You guys just like to sit back, relax. What are you eating wise? What are you having? What kind of snacks are you guys having? What kind of snacks are you guys having? I had a very, very filling, supper. Negative $800. No, I think we got to call the fire department. I think is what we need to do. We're just going to turn it with the with the discs in the ground. Don't judge me. You guys are judging hard right now. Wise chips. Ooh. No, I'm not from the Midwest, and I'm doing good for shot put. I threw a 22-1. That's pretty good, Jackson. That's pretty good. Negative 10 people. Exactly. Or cows. I'm the only one here, so cows is probably the more suiting one. All right, hey, that feels pretty good. We got this field done. I'm proud of us, guys. I'm proud of us. You guys are all hired. So we're done. We're done with both of these. Heck yeah. We didn't use as much Anhydrous as I was thinking we were going to use, but we only had one small field. We probably could have put some Anhydrous on the alfalfa fields, but then we'd have to replant, and I don't want to replant. I don't want to do that. One forest fire, one barn fire. Yeah, no big deal. I mean, it all would have buffed out in the end. All right, guys, we are going to go switch over to a new game. We're going to keep it right here, though. We're going to switch over to some ATS. So I'm going to save this quick. It's going to take a little bit for this to save, but we're going to save this, and we're going to go jump over for the last hour-ish. We're going to jump over and do some ATS, American Truck Simulator, and we're probably just going to continue to do some contracts before we purchase. That was the 8410, Jackson. Is what we were using right there. All right, so that just saved. So we can quit that. You need to buy some more Kraken. Whew. All right, we're going to jump over to some ATS. I don't know. I think more than likely we'll probably have to buy something that's like a used one would be my guess. Has anybody else been having issues with Farm Sim, like freezing when you exit? Or is it just me? I feel like I've been having issues when I leave. Peterbilt. Oh gosh, here we go. All right, I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to actually just switch over to the ATS stream here. So we're going to switch another one up here. So bear with me here. We're just going to schedule one. We're just going to reuse everything. We're just going to reuse everything other than... Next. And we'll shoot for 8... I put 810. Done. That should work. All right, we're gonna have to Alt F4 this game. Whatever, for whatever reason, close the program. All right. Well, we messed that one up. All right, so we're going to load up some American Truck Sim, guys. And I need to go back into my YouTube studios. Go over to this one. All right, so that one is live. Whoa. Don't need that up. Don't need that up. All right, so I need to get this here. Copy that. All right, guys. I've had my other screen closed, so if you guys are typing in chat, I don't have anything up yet, so bear with me. There we be. Copy, close. All right, here is the link to get to this the next live stream here, guys. So go and check this out. You guys can hop on over there, and I will meet you there in a second. I just got to go fill this, get the rest of this stuff up here. Back at it again tonight. It's going good, Garrett. We're going to jump over and do some American Truck Sim is what we're going to be doing here. So we're going to get that set up wherever it went to. Make sure that it pops open. There we go. All right, guys. We're going to end this stream. I want you guys to go click on that link, and I will meet you guys over in that next live stream, okay? So go and click that one, and I will see you here in a second, okay? All right, so I will hopefully see you guys over there. Click that link, go over there, and I'll be seeing you there in a second, all right? All right, excuse me. There we go. Did that work there, guys? I think maybe not. We'll find out here in a second. All right, just here waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting too. Not sure why it is not wanting to jump over there. Is it currently working? One more minute. All right, so that is not wanting to work. Why are we not working? Stop stream. All right, now it should be working. There we go. All right, Teddy. Teddy, thanks for stopping in. Greatly appreciate it. All right, here we go. We are currently, I think we're currently working, aren't we? Looks like we are currently going. Not sure what's actually happening here, but it's going, I think. All right. I'm just trying to double check to see what's happening here, because apparently it's still saying that we're live on Farm Sim. YouTube is currently telling me that I'm live on Farm Sim, which I'm not. All right, so no idea what's going on here. What